Sun and Moon, the adventure starts now. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Celio's Network. Today's going to be a little bit different of a video. So found some old cards and we're going to look at them together. Figured we'll get a little bit of a chill video, just looking at a little bit of the history of Pokemon TCG and the history of my time in the Pokemon TCG before we get into all the super competitive stuff with Rebel Clash coming out soon, the Limitless qualifiers and everything. So figured this would be chill. Just look at some old cards I found. Bit of a backstory. I've been collecting and playing since base set, so I've had a lot of cards in my possession over the years. Somewhere in high school, probably around 2013, I started selling off the old cards. In college, I usually sold the old cards to buy new cards for standard, and then sometime in college I sold off a lot of cards. All the old stuff I could find, even my standard stuff I probably sold to fund stuff for the band I was in and that I was doing stuff with back then. But I find remnants of my old stuff around all the time. Really cool relics like this that we'll talk about. And like it's really nostalgic because I literally remember like sorting some of these cards that are still a little bit sorted. So yeah, gonna look at some old cards I found under my bed in my closet, stuff getting bored during quarantine, looking for old cards to see if I still have any. So we found some stuff. I did look through it a little already when I found it. I know there's a nice chunk of some pretty cool stuff over here we'll get to at the end. But first I wanted to just take a look at this box. You can really tell this box has been places. At one time this said my name, Luke River Morsa. Now you can all steal my identity, but at one point that said my name. And here are just a bunch of pins you used to get for going to League. So for these, like the classic Kanto colors, the Kanto badges, you can see I have Psychic Dark, Firegrass, Fighting, Lightning, Water. I'm only missing one. I'm not sure if that year it would be like Metal or Dragon, but I think I'm only missing one here. And then I have a couple other pretty cool ones we got. I don't even know what cities in the games these are from and stuff. And then a couple of these used to be given out to like stores and people that ran leagues. So like if your league was holding like a little fun tournament, you would get this organized play tournament winner pin. So got a couple of those. It was really taking down those 10-person league tournaments back in the day. Kind of a legend. And then some city championships pins. We got 2006 2000 city championships. This is the pin from the first time I ever stepped foot into a sanctioned Pokemon TCG tournament. That's a really important pin to me. I'm or badge, whatever you want to call it, but I'm so stoked to have found this box with that on it. And then you see 2007 2008 cities, 2008 2009 cities. And then there's a state championships badge here, 2008 2009. And then we got regional championships 2008 2009. So that very well might have been the first year I was going to states and regionals. I'm not certain on that, but I do know my first cities was in the 2006 2007 season, and I played a Delta Species Lightning for Alligator line and a Delta Species Colorless Ampharos line with some other Delta Species support here and there. That was my first tournament at the cities. And if you know Mike Martin, Pokepop, he's a kind of one of the biggest judges around. He's really great judge, and I was lucky enough that my first tournament was ran by him, so that was really cool. So yeah, that we've just touched the box basically. We haven't even opened it up. But yeah, these pins hold a lot of memories. Also, shout out to John Sundstrom, who was the league runner, or he was the league leader, I guess, that probably gave me all of these badges outside of the cities and states and those. So let's look at some cards. I know there's going to be a lot of Diamond and Pearl era in here, and a lot of it might just be bulk, so I won't spend too much time on everything, but let's see where we're at right off the bat. So this is 2007 Carvana here at the front. Got some 2007 action going on, or 2007, so this is going to be a lot of 2007. I believe this is all Secret Wonders, Diamond and Pearl. Could be wrong. Could definitely be wrong. I also got some sleeves, so when I go through, if I see any hollows or anything that I want to sleeve, since they've been just sitting in this box for so long, it might be worth sleeving some stuff. I want to say this is Diamond and Pearl base set, this Electabuzz. Let me lower my hand where I'm holding them at so you guys can see everything. I want to say this is Diamond and Pearl base set. Yeah, this is Diamond and Pearl base set. Baby Evolution, so if you guys weren't around back then, there was Baby Evolution. There's been a lot of different baby abilities. This one was if you evolve the baby into its basic form, basically into the Electabuzz, which we have right over here. If you evolve Elekid into Electabuzz, remove all damage counters from Elekid. So baby Pokemon have gotten some different mechanics over the years. Right now we've got baby Pokemon that you have an ability you can use and flip a coin to use it, kind of thing. Unknown Draw. I remember playing with this as like a budget draw engine. Once during your turn, if Unknown D is on your bench, you may flip a coin. If heads, each player may draw a card. Very interesting card there. So, like I said, this is going to be a lot of Diamond and Pearl stuff here. There's a potion, a muck. So, let's look at this muck here. Toxic Sludge. At the end of each player's turn, each of your opponent's active Pokemon that has any grass energy attached to it is now poisoned. Okay, so if you really wanted to hate grass types and not play a fire deck, there you go. Quagsire, Energy Search, Hoot Hoot, Energy Restore, Luxio. This Luxio, actually, there was a pre-release promo of that. I think I have that floating around somewhere. Magnemite. Now this, no, this isn't older. I thought that was older, but it's not. Nope, these are all 2007 still. Oh, these, I think these are Power Keeper. These are from before Diamond and Pearl, I think. That's why. I might be getting all of these sets wrong. Please flame me in the comments down below. Okay, yeah, I think these are Power Keeper. These definitely look like Power Keeper. A lot of the nice art. Look at that clay art kind of thing, or the 3D model kind of art, whatever you want to call it, the action figure art. Leafeon. This Leafeon, gosh, wish I could tell you where it's from. Don't know that set name. Do not know that set off the top of my head. Eevee, now that's a Majestic Dawn Eevee. That's 2008 Majestic Dawn. I know that. Call for family. Search your deck for as many Eevee as you like and put them onto the bench. Classic Majestic Dawn Eevee. More of the Eevee. I loved my Leafeon level X back in the day. All about the Eeveelutions and Majestic Dawn. Here we have some hollows coming up. Maybe if they're in good condition, I'll put these in a sleeve. Wigglytuff, rare, reverse hollow. Goodnight Melody. Once during your turn, you may use this power. Each active Pokemon is now asleep. Okay, pretty cool. Especially with all the Sleepy Mill stuff going on today. Very cool. I'm going to just, you never know what some of these old reverse hollows might be worth in good condition, so I'm going to sleeve some of them at least. Like a Tons of Common, probably won't be sleeving that, but just really nice to look through all of these, I think. Glameow, Bagon, colorless Bagon back before Dragon types. 8-Palm. There's an Ambipom that I think I have in here that I really liked. These are some old energy restores. Look at this. This is an e-reader card. Look at this thing. This thing has seen some crap. Got some dents on the back there. Probably chewed on it a little. Who knows? That's a... When is this? 2003? 2002! 2002. So I was 7 or 8 years old. Duskball. 2007. Bubble Coat. Look at that Piplup. Prevents weakness, right? Yeah, that Pokemon has no weakness. If it's damaged, discard this card. I believe I might have had some quick balls in here. I do believe that might be true. Team Galactic's Wager. Really awesome card. Supporter card. Each player shuffles his or her hand into his or her deck. Just say the player. And you and your opponent play rock, paper, scissors. The winner draws up to 6. The loser draws up to 3. Very Very cool card. Look at this, Mars, Team Galactic's Mars. If you play Mars today, you might notice this is pretty similar. Draw 2 cards, then at random, put a card from your opponent's hand at the bottom of their deck. Pretty similar to today's Mars. Reverse Holo Amulet Coin, another budget draw engine. If the Pokemon Amulet Coin is attached to is your active Pokemon at the end of your turn, draw a card. Pretty cool. That's reverse foil. It's probably... the foiling has scratches on it, so that's definitely played. But it's a full foil trainer that I remember playing, so we'll just throw that in a sleeve. Bunch of energy switches. I should probably take those out of here so we can use those today. Isle of Swine, a Weasel, Munchlax. Now this ferret. This video is going to be pretty long, guys. I hope you're ready for the ride. But a lot of these cards hold a story. So if I can remember correctly, you might notice if you have glasses on that this ferret's a little just slightly damaged here up top. So this ferret, I'm going to try to get this correct. I believe I was playing this in... It's either Battle Roads or Cities. Let's say Battle Roads. In Seniors Division. This was a Secret Wonders card, I think. Or Diamond and Pearl base set. One of them. 2007. I was playing in a Battle Roads and... well, first, let's say why I was using the card. Keen Eye. Search your deck for up to 2 cards and put them into your hand. So, pretty good. You could just search out 2 cards and use them. I was playing this in a Torterra level X deck. I can't remember if Great Encounters was out yet, if I was using the Sceptile that makes all grass energy count as 2. I just know this was definitely in Torterra level X deck. And I got second at a Battle Roads, losing to Justin Bakari. He and I are around the same age, so we were in Seniors at the same time, aged up at the same time. So you might know who Justin is. He's a very good player today, but 13 years ago, he and I were playing in a Battle Roads, and he beat me, and I was using this ferret, and I got second place. And when I came home, I left my deck on the living room table, like on coffee table by the couch, and my dog chewed this ferret. And ferret was never the same, but it's still here. Yep. Okay. Palkia. This is a holo rare Palkia. Yeah, some not the best condition. Spatial Wren 10. Search your deck for a stadium card. Shuffle your deck. If there's any stadium card in play, discard it. Okay, you don't put the stadium card into play, but you discard whatever stadium card is out. Pretty cool. And it's holo, so why not? It's definitely played, but holo rare Palkia is cool. Got some reverse holos coming up. You'll notice that these are kind of sorted by type. It seems, at least. Wingle. Manaphy from Pop 6. Pokemon Organized Play Packs. You see that down there? I don't know if the focus is going to get it, but that's Pop 6 promo. You got these little 2-card packs in from playing in League. You would get them in the mail sometimes from Organized Play. Search Pop Espeon Star, Pop Umbreon Star, Pop 3 packs, Pop 2 packs. Those things are insanely expensive if you aren't familiar with them. Well, we're not going to sleeve that, but I'll just throw it over there with the good cards, with the holos at least. Dugong. Going through a bunch of commons here. Pokeball. Pretty nice Pokeball art. Ooh, okay. We got a random spike of old stuff here. From 2000, the year 2000, we got a Quilava. We got, oh, this Mankey's so cool. Pokemon Power Peak. Once during your turn, you may look at one of the following: the top card of either player's deck, a random card from your opponent's hand, or one of either player's prizes. Very, very cool ability. I love that from, this is Jungle. So I think we might have hit a little stack of old cards here, potentially. Yeah, here's a Zubat. Look at the flippin' trainer art on these. Look Just look at this. Pokemon March Trainer. Your opponent may search his or her deck for one basic Pokemon card and put it onto his or her bench. Then you may search your deck for one basic Pokemon card and put it onto your bench. Then each player shuffles their deck. Huh. Nest ball for each player. But look at the art. We got everybody singing around a little radio. Got Murkrow up. Look at that. Look at the Murkrow up there. You see that? Reap in the corner. Little Hoot Hoot. Wow. Okay. Moo Moo Milk. This is from a trainer kit. Oh, we got Delta Species, Bagon. Wow, this, hope you guys brought a snack for this video. This is going to be a doozy. Okay, we got Bagon Delta Species from 2005. Eevee from Teams Rockets. Erica's Clefairy from one of the gym sets. I think this might be Gym Challenge, but please don't unsubscribe if I'm incorrect. Bill, iconic. Draw 2 cards. It's just a trainer. Slap it down. Let's draw 2 cards. Play 4 Bill. Got your whole deck in your hand. Bill's maintenance. Not as good as Bill. He's not going to do it. Some Ruby Sapphire cards here. Oh man, I loved this Misdreavious from 2006. I remember playing this at League and in tournaments. It was so annoying for the opponent. Also, very cool to be talking about this one. Sleepy Mill, such a good deck today. Deep Sleep. As long as Misdreavious is your active Pokemon, each player flips 2 coins for his or her Pokemon that is asleep between turns. If either coin is tails, that Pokemon is still asleep. And Dream Eater, if the defending Pokemon is not asleep, this attack does nothing. Return an energy card attached to Misdreavious to your hand. The defending Pokemon is not asleep. So just go ahead and put them to sleep and hope they never wake up because of Deep Sleep, and you just get to set up your entire board. Absolutely loved this card. I'm just going to put it over here even though it's worth nothing. Amazing art. Love the colors. Love the Deep Sleep. That was such a great card. Pretty cool looking. Almanite here. Keep going all the way up here off the camera. Gotta stop doing that. Full-on Researcher. Very cool card. Love the Hull-on supporters. Look at this Slowpoke. Would you look at that Slowpoke? It's a Psychic type Slowpoke. It's drooling. And it's got a Psychic energy attack and a Water energy attack. Would you just look at it? We got a Goldberry here. Double Gust. If you have any benched Pokemon, your opponent chooses one of them and switches it with your active Pokemon. Then if your opponent has any benched Pokemon, choose one of them and switch it with his or her active Pokemon. And it's first edition. Double Gust. Honestly, not too bad condition. This is probably worth maybe 2 pennies, but wow, that is... Oh, look at that card. Would you just look at it? Look at the Hoot Hoot again. They loved the Hoot Hoot back then. Another Eevee. Energy Evolution Eevee. Whenever you attach an energy card to Eevee, flip a coin. If heads, search your deck for a card that evolves from Eevee. That is the same type as the energy card you attach to Eevee. Attach that card to Eevee. This counts as evolving Eevee. You attach it to Eevee? That definitely means evolve. Okay, moving on. Psyduck. Ghastly. That's such an iconic Ghastly. How many times did I say iconic in this video? Leave it in the comments down below. Oh, I see. We're getting into the Diamond and Pearl Hollow Rares, I think. Oh, Darkrai. Look at that. My goal is now for this video to be less than an hour. That is the goal here. Darkness Pursuit. If the defending Pokemon is Cresselia. If the defending Pokemon is exactly Cresselia. Nothing more, nothing less. The attack does 100. Oh, we're sleeving this baby. Oh, yeah. There we go. Got some Floatzel action. Water Gun, 40 plus 20 more damage for each water energy attached to Floatzel, but not used to pay for this attack's energy cost. Little berries on the Pokemon. If Weasel is asleep, it's awake. Oh, Piplup. Pretty cute. Exploud. Wow, that is a lot of text on a Pokemon card. Why don't we read it together? Ambient noise. Flip 2 coins. If the first coin is heads, this attack does 50 damage to defending Pokemon. If the first coin is tails, this attack does 20 damage to each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. If the second coin is heads, the defending Pokemon is now confused. If the second coin is tails, your opponent can't play any trainer, supporter, or stadium cards from his or her hand during your opponent's next turn. Well, holy crap. Reading that just took up 5 minutes of the game, and now we're going into sudden death. Wow. Wow, that's all I have to say. Oh, another one of the mortal enemy cards. Cutting Claw. If your opponent has Seviper in play, Seviper and only Seviper, this attack does 40 damage plus 50 more damage. They have to have Seviper in play. Not Ekans, not a Mimikyu in a Seviper costume. It has to be Seviper. Eek, draw a card for free. We got a holo rare Staraptor. Would you look at this card? Just maybe y'all don't even think these cards look great, but just 2007 Staraptor. Definitely played with this card. Accelerative dive 30, flip a coin if tails. This attack does nothing if heads, prevent all damage done to Staraptor by attacks. When you're playing just casually with like your family and your friends and stuff, playing like nutty attacks like this, like a colorless on a stage 2 Pokemon, if heads, you can't damage me next turn. We're not playing Gusts in our casual deck, so you're just going to have to not do anything next turn, and I get to maybe Braveheart you next turn and flip a coin and knock myself out with Braveheart. Very, very cool art. Look at that. Some scratching on the foil. Not really probably worth anything in that condition, but I'm going to sleeve it. Wildgirafarig. Some Latias. Porygon Z. Holo Rare. Pretty nice on the back. Again, a lot of the foils have scratching. I want to say that's great encounters, but could definitely be incorrect. Let's see. Conversion. Once during your turn, you may discard a basic energy card from your hand. Porygon Z is that same type until the end of your turn. Okay. Not bad. Pretty cool attack. Oh, geez. We're at 22 minutes. This is a long video. Long video. Astonish 20. Choose a card from your opponent's hand. Look at the card you chose. Then they shuffle it into their deck. Pretty cool. That Exploud again with a couple chapters of a book on it. Oh, Dish Out. Dish Out was an amazing draw. That was such a good draw attack. Draw a card from the top and the bottom of your deck for 1 energy. You're drawing 2 cards, one from the top, one from the bottom. Very cool. Loved that. Getting to the end of this Rayquaza box here. And we've got a reverse holo ferret. This one was not chewed by my dog. So we'll put that over there and I'll sleeve it later. I'm going to go through these a little quicker. We're seeing a lot of duplicates. 200 HP Wailord, pretty cool. Gastrodon. If my friend DJ's watching this, shout out to you, DJ. You tried to build a deck around Gastrodon, and these cards were just absolutely god-awful. So shout out to you. Bibarel. I definitely had some kind of budget deck made up out of extra cards for the 4/4 Bibarel. Yep, that's a fact. Okay, we're done with that box. Oh, no, we're not. I lied. Sorry about the lying. I won't do it again. There's a Salamence. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. 2008. Miltank foil with some terrible kind of damage there on the foil. I don't know if you could see that on the camera, but it looks like I just got white out and put it there. Probably did get some white out. Oh, that Ambipom Holo Rare I was talking about. Tail Influence 30. Your opponent flips a coin. Let me get this a little closer to the camera. Can read at home. There we go. Your opponent flips a coin until he or she gets heads. For each tails, remove an energy card attached to the defending Pokemon and put it on the bottom of your opponent's deck. And Charity Tail, it does 80 for 2 energy. Your opponent may discard 2 cards from their hand, and this attack does 10 instead of 80 if they do. So kind of like play things like Mars in this deck. I remember building this deck back in the day. Try to disrupt their energy, disrupt their hand with things like Mars or Team Galactic's Wager, get them to a low hand, and then make them discard. Excuse me. And then make them discard. We'll save these. Very cool, very cool. We're almost at the end of this box, and then I know we got some cool stuff in the tin over there. Farfetch'd. I'm gonna try not to talk 10 minutes about this card because of how much I love this card. Go and collect. Search your deck for a trainer, supporter, or stadium card. Show it to your opponent. Put it into your hand. I loved this. You could attack going first, but you couldn't play trainer, supporter, stadium, so you would just get this for the next turn. And I played 4 of this in my Machamp deck that I won a city championships with. Love this card. Just this. Whew. Farfetch'd brings back some good memories. And we got another Star Raptor. This one has a lot more damage on it. I'll just put that in the regular stack. Let's see what we got going on here. A Diamond and Pearl promo Buizel with some solid damaging on it. We'll just put it over here. Okay, got old cards. We're in the old cards, folks. Paid a 10 for 2 energy, flip a coin if heads, draw a card. That broke the format. Yeah, more old card. Ooh, very nice Zubat. Look at the, I don't even know what to call it, just that kind of art. It's amazing. I love it. Look at the cute little Poliwag with its lips like, oh. Erica's Weeping Bell. A Root Fossil. Goop Gas. All Pokemon powers stop working until the end of your opponent's turn. From Team Rocket. Look at that. Look at the Goop Gas. Amazing. But Mr. Network, where are the tag team Pokemon? This is my therapy for dealing with tag team Pokemon all day long. I get to look at old cards and remember the good times. Over here. You might see that hollow warp energy peeking out over there. We'll get to it. Ponyta e-reader. Professor Oak's research. Not Professor's research. This is the Professor Oak's research. Shuffle your hand and draw 5. Dragonair. Dark Pupitar. That Pupitar is up to no good. Watch out. Hi, look at the detail. It literally tells you on the card it can evolve into Hitmonchan, it can evolve into Hitmonlee, it can evolve into Hitmontop. Just look at that. Amazing. Girafarig, pretty cool. Kumar, Pidgey. So we've gotten to the point where these cards are not really sorted anymore and they're just all thrown together. For a while there, it was pretty solid. All the same set. You saw a lot of the same types in a row. And now we've just got everything happening all at once. Tickling Machine. If you want to read that, I'll just leave it there for a second. You can pause. Hedge your opponent's sets all. Nobody may look at those cards. Absolutely crazy. Lightning type Pidgey. Alright, we're on the home stretch here. I've stopped. Oh, Miasma Val. Wow. I have to. That's really funny. It's really funny this one will pop up. Out of nowhere, my friend just asked me the other night, hey, was Miasma Valley like a card or something? Wow. Whenever any player puts a basic Pokemon excluding Psychic or Grass, put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. Okay. We're at the end of that. And now I know we've... Oh, everything's falling. I know we've got some cool stuff over here. I actually think some expanded stuff might have trickled into this pile of cards, but let's just see what we've got over here. We got a foil warp energy. We got a promo plasma energy. We've got an energy gain, and oh baby. Oh baby. I believe these Mantiques kind of go for something, but look at these. Look at these dudes. The only Mantike card ever printed in English. I believe they're worth like $5 to $10. I see people trying to sell them for more, but I don't think they actually go for that much. Pretty cool though. Got energy gain. We're just gonna put all this over to the side where the sleeves are. Pulled out some Piplups and Primplups because I have Ambush built, a 2007 deck, so I was probably going to replace the proxies with those. Some special metal energy for when I build Dialga Chomp. These are just some commons and stuff I can throw in decks. I guess that's why I took them out when I was looking through this initially. A lot of Piplups. Piplups are my mom's favorite Pokemon. She has like all the promos of Piplups in her room. Holland's Voltorb, cool card. Cursed Stone, love it. Oh, we got a quick ball. We got a quick ball. I can pay off my student loans. There we go. Golbat, just some random stuff. A still sealed pack of Cynthia's Guidance, and I believe this comes with 2 Cynthia's Guidance and 2 other supporter cards. Leave it in the comments below if you know what it is, so I can probably just keep it and not sell it anyway. But yeah, you got this in the mail from Pokemon Organized Play for... You got energies and promo trainers and all that kind of stuff back in the day. And at the end here, we just got some expanded cards that probably just fell from another pile, honestly. I don't think they were supposed to be here. And a Torterra fighting type. Already sleeved. Very cool. So, yeah, that's the end of this trip down memory lane. And I hope you enjoyed... Poor Turtwig. I hope you enjoyed looking at the old pins and the old cards and everything. And, yeah, tell me if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like this, maybe. You know, the usual shout-outs. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see content that's nothing like this, because all of my content is usually competitive, meta, tier 1, let's tech for the super duper deck kind of thing. But yeah, maybe I would like to do some more chill videos like this. This was fun. If I, you know, happen to find boxes of old cards around and stuff, or we can even just talk about the retro decks I'm building and stuff. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll see you next time here on Celio's Network.